Hi guys, Ewan from Everything Paddle here, and today I have the entire new collection from Head 2022. I'm going to be testing and reviewing the entire Head Paddle 2022 range, giving my thoughts on the best ones to go for and the differences between them. Before we start though, I need you to subscribe to the channel. It's free, it takes 2 seconds, and it helps me make this type of content. Let's get started. Let's start at the beginner range. This is the Head Evo Sanyo and the Head Evo Delta. From all of my research and testing it as well, they're both basically the exact same racket. The only difference is the design. They both have the exact same glossy feel. They're the same shape, being slightly oversized teardrop with a big sweet spot as well. And they have the same technologies and features such as power frame to help you get more power, and also a soft foam technology to keep it nice and comfortable when you're striking each ball. Both priced at the lower end between sort of 50 and 70 pounds. These are ideal for beginner and new players to the sport. Evo Sanyo and Evo Delta testing time. These are both very similar, both for beginner players. Feels nice, it feels comfortable, soft, ideal for beginner players. It looks great as well. Let me try some with the Evo Delta now. It's gonna feel pretty similar, I'm sure. Go on, Aaron. I just wanna see if I can feel any kind of differences between the Sanyo and the Delta. So these essentially could be the same racket. You're mostly just looking at the design. According to Head as well, there's the same in terms of technologies and features, so you're mostly just picking off design. I think they both look great. Up next is the Head Flash. This one is also for beginner players. This one is priced a little bit higher than the Evo Delta and the Evo Sanyo, and that's simply down to it having more technologies. It's slightly more durable. For example, it's got a technology called Integrated Protector. There's a slight little bump here that's going to protect the racket from scratches, and usually at the top of the racket, that is where the cracks start. More durable, and it's probably going to last longer on court. I don't have it on me right now, but there's also the Head Flash Purple, which is the same racket. This is just from the older range. It looks similar to this, has the same technologies, it just comes in a purple design as well. This is the Head Flash Pro, starting to move into sort of late beginner, early intermediate now, as this has 3 power technologies to help you get more punch on each ball, as well as it also having that oversized teardrop shape with the big sweet spot as well. You're going to get tons of comfort as it still has a very soft feel on this one, but you're starting to get more durability, more power and more control now. Really love the design on this one, and it feels great as well. Feels nice, it feels similar to the Delta and the Sanyo. I guess you probably just pay a little bit more in price just for the integrated protector and the extra durability. This is going to stop as many cracks and little scratches to the racket as well. Let me try now with the Head Flash Pro. I'm expecting to feel a little bit more power on this one because it does have the added power technologies and a bit more weight to it as well. So, definitely feel a bit more punch behind this, and you're sort of used to this weight as well. But again, so far they all feel really soft and comfortable. Like, I'm getting high comfort with it. I don't feel any of them that are hard on the arm at all. Good, it's got good power. Definitely could get a lot of kick on that one. I can definitely see that this is starting to get more into intermediate than beginner. Next up, we have the Head Zephyr Ultralight and the Head Zephyr. Now, the main difference between these is simply the weight. This one is the lightest racket in the entire Head range. It's about 340 to 345 grams, depending on the amount of grips. And this one is also really light as well. This one comes in at 345 to 350 grams. These are both going to prioritize comfort and control. It has a very, very soft feeling. Also has the Graphene 360 material, which is a feature from Head that is a very comfortable and strong material. So you're going to start getting more durability here, as well as comfort and a lightweight feel. I'm going to try some high balls, some overheads with them. So this one is very, very light, 340 grams. That's crazy light. So really, really good for tennis elbow because it's soft as well. But this is the first racket that uses the Graphene 360, so good material. You can get such a fast swing with this one, because of how light it is. Very maneuverable. I can feel the difference in material. The other ones are a lot softer. This one does feel soft as well, but I can feel the Graphene 360 material as well. Let's try this one as well. This is the Zephyr, so this is about 5-10 grams, a bit heavier. Come on now, good feed. Okay, again, this one feels fairly comfortable. I didn't notice a massive difference in the weight between the ultralight and that. I don't know if that's just because I'm not really used to the lighter rackets, but this is also light as well, 3, 4, 5 grams. So both of these could be good. I think that one's a bit more extreme, like super, super light we're talking there. Okay, Gamma Motion and Gamma Pro now. Again, these are the same racket, the same materials, same technologies. The only difference is the weight. So the Motion is a lot lighter. This is 15 grams lighter, comes in about 360 grams, whereas this one comes in at 370 to 375. The Pro, you definitely get a good punch behind, and the Pro is at the highest level of head for the perfect mix of power and control. The Motion, however, is more sort of slightly at the lower end because of the weight. You're going to get less power with it, but you are going to get, again, high comfort and high control. So this, according to Head, is the perfect mix of power and control, with the Pro being their highest end one for the ultimate amount of power and control. It's got like a hexagonal shape. I spoke to a friend on Instagram called Padel Crunch. He makes really good racket reviews, and he was saying how both of these are very, very fun to play with. So if you like to enjoy the game, but you want a decent racket, you just want something really fun, then both of these would be good. Come on, Aaron. Oh, it feels good, I like it. Yes. I like this one a lot. It's my favorite so far. Right, I'm excited to try the Pro again now because that's even heavier. Should give me even more power. Aaron, I want slightly higher balls because I want to test a little bit of the power on the smash now. Wow, it's powerful. Oh, a couple more control ones now. Okay, I like this one a lot as well. To be honest, I think my favourite is the Gamma Motion so far. That just felt so good. It felt so good when I was hitting the volleys. I like the power on this one, but I think this one was a bit too heavy. It's 370 grams, you know, you're getting on the slightly heavier side then. But then again, I was bringing them all the way over the net. Gamma Motion is my favourite so far. Delta Elite is up next. This one for me looks the best out of the entire Head range. Very, very powerful racket as well, but also very, very comfortable. Soft feelings. This is probably the most powerful racket for intermediate players. The weight of it is slightly less than the Delta Pro. However, it does have the same shape, the same balance. It is head heavy, oversized diamond shape with the sweet spot right at the top. I'd recommend this one for intermediate players that want a lot of power. So Head have Alpha, Gamma and Delta. We've just done the Gamma and these are the Delta ones. So the Delta are all about power. And again, these two are the same racket, just the Delta Motion being about 10, 15 grams lighter. So players that want something light but also want high power. They've both got rough surfaces as well to get more spin and grip on the ball. They've got high durability with the technologies like the integrated protector and the tailored frame. And they also feel a little bit harder as well. Going to be good for the smashes and pressuring the opponents heavily. In my opinion, this is the one that looks the best design-wise. I think it looks incredible. Like the bright orange and the grey, like the text as well is so good. So this is very powerful, but also very soft and comfortable as well. So yeah, definitely can feel the softness compared to the Gammas and the Flashes. It almost reminded me how the Sanyos and Deltas felt in terms of the soft feeling, but the power is evident as well. You're getting power and you're also getting good bite on the ball. The ball, you can sort of direct it quite well. I do like that. Let's try the Delta and Delta Motion now. Delta Motion and Delta Pro, we're starting to get into the big boys now. These both have rough surfaces to help you get more spin on the ball. The Delta Pro, it's very, very powerful, and Head have described it as being able to control your explosive power. Wow. Really? Definitely feels good just to be able to absolutely leather a ball. It is very powerful. You see, you can smash them out, they fly out. I can feel the material and the rough surface as well. You can get good spin, whether that's top spin, side spin or slice. Now the Delta Motion, this might be if you want the same power, the same materials, but you need something lighter. This one comes in at 360 grams, so we're not talking crazy light here, but the Delta Pro is 370. So let's try this one now. It should give me a bit more maneuverability and comfort. Aaron. More maneuverability for sure, faster swing. I don't know, I like it, it's good. Definitely powerful. I prefer the Delta Pro because I think I just want to go all out, but I can completely understand if someone needs a light racket, but you want an advanced racket, you're going to go for that. Right, now we're into the Alpha range. We've got the Alpha Elite, Alpha Motion, and Alpha Pro. The Alpha range is all about the control, with the Alpha Pro giving you the highest amount of control and power, Motion giving you a lot as well, and the Alpha Elite more about control and comfort mostly. This is the softest out of all of them. The Alpha Motion is the lightest out of all of them, and the Alpha Pro is the heaviest. This is probably the highest end racket up there with the Delta Pro. Very durable and strong with the tailored frame and integrated protector technology. The Alpha Motion and Pro are also a little bit firmer than the Alpha Elite, so you are going to get more power, and on this one you will get more comfort. And we have the Alpha Elite, which is probably in the intermediate as it's softer and more control based. This one is good, really good. Intermediate players will love this. It feels really nice on the volley. It's comfortable, it's control based. And this is up there with one of my favorites for today. Really like this. Right, we're on to the big boys now, the Alpha Motion and the Alpha Pro. Sanyo Gutierrez uses the Alpha Pro. Let me try the Motion first. So this is slightly firmer, good control, you can feel it. I like this a lot. I think it's very good for someone that plays a strategic game. I do feel a bit like a pro player as well using this on court. It feels very professional, it's a very smart looking racket. Try the Alpha Pro, the main one. Sanyo Gutierrez, an absolute fan favorite he is. Let me try some volleys with it. Okay, this one is definitely my favorite now. I love this one. I felt good power on this one as well. So according to Head, on their sort of levels, the Alpha is all about control. So this should be all about control. But obviously, I felt good strength behind each ball. I felt a good punch and material behind each strike. And spin as well. The ball was staying very, very low when I played my volleys. I'm gonna go as quickly as possible on my final thoughts and everything. My absolute favorite was the Alpha Pro and the Gamma Motion. That was really good as well. Delta Elite for design, the orange one. The Sanyo and Evo Delta as well was awesome for beginners. The ones I didn't really have a lot to say about was probably the Zephyrs, ultralight and light, and that's just because they're really, really light. They're not designed for me. I don't need a super light racket. But for someone with tennis elbow, or someone that really likes that, ideal for them. If you need help choosing a paddle racket, you can contact me on WhatsApp or you can email me, you can comment on this video, you can go on our website, you can do so many different things to help you choose the right racket for your game. Or you can just go on everythingpaddle.co.uk, have a browse yourself, take the racket quiz and find the perfect racket for you.